Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, please like, share, and subscribe. Join my weird little tarot family. We keep it real different around here. If you guys want a personal reading, info will be in the description box below. It's November, all right? In America, that's about Thanksgiving and showing gratitude and being thankful for what we're thankful for. In order to celebrate that here on my channel, my theme for the month of November is ancestral wisdom, all right? Thanking our ancestors, honoring them, receiving messages from them, taking their advice from passed on loved ones. Every day this week, every day this month, I'm going to be doing a message for the collective from a different ancestral lineage. If it's not your lineage, it doesn't matter. We can all learn something from each other. We all come from the same stardust. We all come from the same source, all right? And we all need to be more aware of each other and our traditions. Today, the deck that we're going to be using is a French deck. All my French-speaking people out there, this might hit extra hard for y'all. It is called the ANCESTRAL Tarot. It is a two-sided deck. If you look at it, it's got an energy on the front and an energy on the back, representing the dark and the light side of whatever that tarot card is. So let's get some messages for the collective today from the ANCESTRAL. What's in the heart of the matter for my collective today? Heart of the matter, the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about investing yourself into something, all right? This is the positive aspect of it. This is Jack with the beanstalk right here. He's got all these seeds and he has no idea what to do with them, but he's going to plant them because that's all he's got. When Jack planted those seeds, all right, the beanstalk grew up, bigger than he ever thought it could. A lot of y'all are very hesitant about what you're investing in. You're scared, all right? You don't know what you're going to get yourself into. I want to tell you that it's probably going to be a positive result with this card. It's going to grow bigger than you thought it would. You're having doubts, all right, but don't. You need to go ahead and jump into whatever this is. It's going to pay out more than you thought it would. What's crossing the collective today? What's the energy that's crossing the collective today? It's also time to pick it up and move it with that Seven of Pentacles. It's time for a fresh start. What's crossing you? The World card is the World in the reverse, all right? The World card is when you reach the end of the Fool's journey in the tarot. You're supposed to have learned a lesson, all right? And when you do, you start over as the Fool again into a fresh new start. In the center of everything, all right? You need that fresh new start. You know it's time. You're scared to do it though. Why? Because crossing you is ending some situation. You feel like it's not time to end it. You also feel like you haven't learned a lesson. Also, I feel like you haven't been able to plant this seed yet because there's still some unfinished business that you need to attend to. This is the World card in the negative, all right? In the positive here, there's an angel, temperance. You've learned your lesson. You can be at peace. Here, there's like a crazy dude. It's a circus, all right? This is not the way it was supposed to end. A lot of y'all are having struggle, all right, with endings. It was a messy ending, all right? Or it was a sloppy ending. It was something that, you know, you also feel like you're still invested in other things. You feel like until you can pull yourself out of whatever this is, you can't invest into something new. I see whatever this is, all right, that's holding it back. It's like this thing is well past its expiration date. You need to move past that and get rid of it, all right? Change, all right? End whatever that is. When you end that, all right, and you do plant that seed that you're wanting to plant, that's going to be starting you over like in a very positive way. I feel like you have to prove to spirit that you've learned a lesson here. There's something that you've got to give up or let go of, all right, to prove that you deserve a fresh start. What's the recent past energy? What's the recent past energy? What's the recent past energy for the collective? The Seven of Cups. All right, this is the Seven of Cups, like in the upright here. Actually, sorry, it's in the reverse. This is rejecting an offer from spirit. Do you see this man sticking his hand up in this girl's face and she's like, no, what, why? That's, first of all, that's like Venus coming out of the sea, all right? It's a beautiful goddess. It's a gift from spirit. The Ace of Cups is an emotional blessing. All right, either you were faced with it or somebody else was faced with it. There was a very emotional situation. There was a gift from God or spirit or whoever you believe in that was presented. It was either overlooked or ignored, okay? This is probably that ending that we're having a hard time digesting. Somebody doesn't understand why in the hell you would turn down something that beautiful, okay? The fact of the matter is that somebody did, all right? It was rejected. It was turned down. That's the ending we don't want to accept, okay? There's nothing wrong with this woman in this card. She's beautiful. She's a sea goddess, all right? It's the man who has the problem. It's him who can't see the beauty in whatever this is. Somebody else just doesn't see it like you do, all right? And that's something that you have to accept. That means you're going to have to go put your pentacle somewhere else because this one is not flying. What are we thinking about? What's in our headspace? What's on our mind? The Hermit in the reverse. In the upright, all right, this is the Hermit, okay? He's going off. He's coming out of his cave with this. He's got his beard all long. You see him on the front, which is how you pulled it. He's hesitant. He doesn't want to go into his cave. He doesn't want to disconnect, all right? He just wants to pretend like things aren't happening. This man has already gone into his cave, disconnected, learned his lesson, come out wiser for it. You guys don't want to disconnect, all right? You guys aren't wanting to abandon something. There's a big energy here about just like needing to process a loss and not wanting to do that. It's also needing to ghost something, all right? Needing to just completely disappear out of a situation. You're not wanting to do that, all right? Because it was highly emotional and it was something that probably should have been accepted. Divine timing is a thing though, all right? It wasn't the right time for whatever this offer was, this emotional offer that was ignored. It is the right time though for you to heal from that and to accept it for what it is and to move forward, okay? A lot of y'all are thinking that you need some alone time, but you're not wanting to do it. You need to take that alone time. It's necessary. It's also like begrudgingly wanting to, get over something. What's in the near future? What energy is coming in the near future? The Ten of Swords in the reverse. Look, in the upright, he's survived disaster here, okay? He's escaped that shipwreck and he's found dry land. You, on the other hand, here, this is your energy. You're trying to put something to an end, all right? This guy's trying to bury something in the wall. But if you look in the background, if you can see it, there's somebody watching him. You're not going to get away with it, all right? It's trying to escape this ending. It's trying to not let it happen, all right? It's trying to, avoid the pain. It's trying to, get away from having to say, I do have to give this up. Letting go is hard, all right? It always is, but it's something that you need to do. Avoiding this ending is only going to prolong it, all right? There's something that you need to invest in. You're missing out on an opportunity in the middle of everything. That Seven of Pentacles energy there, I mean, there's like something that will grow beyond your wildest dreams, but you're almost being like the Four of Cups here. You're almost missing it, all right? You're missing your chance to invest in something that's going to pay out because you're too afraid to, transform. What's in the subconscious? What's the energy in the subconscious? The Tower in the reverse. Look, because it's going to be painful. Whatever this is, all right, you're going to have to like move away from everything that you've known. Whatever this change is, whatever this ending is, whatever this world cycle is that's closing out that you're preventing, you already know that it's past its expiration date. You already know that you're trying to avoid a disaster here and that it's going to come whether you want it to or not. Towers are built to fall. It's coming out of nowhere though. You're trying to fix it like you've broken your axe and you're trying to like break off a branch to make a new one, and instead the tree is like fighting back. It's like you didn't do anything to deserve this, all right? But it's becoming a tower of your own making, all right, by allowing it to continue. All right, what's the energy in my collective's control today? What's the energy that they have the best control over that they're not using to their advantage? What's the energy that they have in their control that they're not paying attention to? If you're avoiding a tower during Scorpio season, you're going to get a rude awakening. The High Priestess. My God, that's beautiful. Piscean energy, all right? High Priestess. The High Priestess knows all, all right? This High Priestess does know everything. She's not ignoring the truth of everything. She's also not hiding anything. She's very upset, all right? She's in a lot of pain. The High Priestess keeps everything to herself. Also, Cupid is aiming her bow, like his bow, right at this High Priestess. A lot of y'all are telling yourselves internally, all right, that like love is not coming for you, but it is. There's a need for you guys to go within and find out what's going on. Seclusion is big for you. You got the Hermit and the High Priestess. Those are two energies, all right, about being alone and processing. On your mind, all right, you don't want to disconnect from other people, but it's showing me that the energy that's best in your control right now is to like keep things to yourself until you sort it out. I feel like when you get into that energy, it's like love comes out of nowhere. Do you see Cupid there? She's there in deep thought, all right? She's not I don't know what she's thinking about, but what she's not seeing is that when she's in this deep thought and she's thinking about herself, that love is like sneaking up on her. I feel like when you guys do disconnect yourself and you do stop trying and you do just start focusing on your own self and what you know to be true, that's when love comes in out of nowhere. What's the outside energy coming in for the collective? What's the outside energy coming in for the collective? The Queen of Wands. In the reverse. Look, the Queen of Wands in the reverse is not a great energy, all right? The Queen of Wands, when she wants something, she gets it, all right? And if you tell her no, she acts like a spoiled brat. She does things, she doesn't care, she's selfish, all right? She doesn't get things done. She's not a worker. She is very self-centered, focused on herself. There's this woman here holding all these babies. She's been left alone, all right? It looks like she can't get anything done for herself. There's a man in the background standing there watching her, just looking and doing nothing, all right? I feel like a lot of people around you are very selfish. They're very focused on their own needs. They're not charitable, all right? They're not willing to come together and work on things with you. They're not passionate about the same things that you're passionate about, all right? That's something you need to be aware of, all right? I feel like a lot of people are just out for themselves. I feel like it's also detracting from your family and your ability to get things done. I feel like a lot of people are energy vampires taking your energy, which is causing some negative implications like to your family and your stability. What are your hopes and fears? What are the hopes and fears surrounding the collective today? What are your hopes and fears, collective? What are the hopes and fears surrounding the collective today? The Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords energy is feeling like you can get away with something, all right? It's sneaking away in the middle of the night. It's thievery, it's deception, all right? This guy's been robbed. It's in the upright. This is somebody getting away with something, all right? I feel like this man's like, he's stolen something and now it's been stolen from him. Somebody in the back is sitting here like, see, I told you so. Someone's been caught, all right? Your fears and hopes here, you're wanting somebody to be exposed. You're afraid that they're never going to be. You're afraid that people are getting away with shit, all right? You're afraid that people aren't going to receive their karma. You're afraid that if you don't speak up and say whatever it is that you need to say regarding this, that someone's just going to get away with stuff. Nothing ever is unseen by spirit, all right? You do not need to be the one calling injustice. You do not need to be the one exposing these people. Whatever's done in the dark will come to light. Don't be afraid of that, all right? It will be exposed. Also, this is secrets that you guys are hiding from yourselves. There's truths or things that you're telling that you don't want known, all right? There's things that you're trying to run from. You need to face those head on and figure out what they are and deal with them. What's the final outcome for the collective? The Queen of Swords upright. Beautiful. Look at her. Look how proud she is. She's taking Cupid by the hand. She is moving forward. All right. The Queen of Swords takes no shit. All right. The Queen of Swords, you can't lie to her. The Queen of Swords is knowledgeable. She's logical. She takes her emotions out of all the situations. She lets things play out for what it is. Also, Queen energy is internal. All right. This is you. All right. Coming to some kind of a truth within yourself. That you don't need to act on everything, all right? That you can you can make peace with yourself without having to externalize that or cause the peace, outside. This is you, being honest with yourself and making a plan and saying what it is that you need. This is you realizing what is emotion and what is fear and getting rid of that, all right? This is you making very logical choices. She's stepping off into some kind of victory. She's also leaving some kind of crazy battle here. You see these people fighting in the background? She's being led away, all right? You're also being heavily guided by spirit, even though you don't see it. A lot of y'all feel like there's nobody there to help you. You are going to be walking in, I feel like, to some rough terrain. You see she's walking into the water, which is very emotional, and there's a lot of thorns in it. You don't care though, all right? You're willing to accept whatever is coming your way, all right? And not be afraid of it. All right, collective, I love that message for you today. Much gratitude to you guys for helping me get my channel started this year. First video was posted January 1, and you guys have made this my job. I could not be more grateful, all right? I cannot say it enough. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Tune in tomorrow to see what ethnicity pops up. And have a good one, y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye.